Hello friends, we are solving problem number 4, textbook page number 185. Let us see the sum first. We are having 3 partners, Rohan, Rohit and Sachin. They are sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:1:1. And their balance sheet is given on 31st March 2018. Then we are given that on 1st April 2018, Sachin retires. Sachin is a third partner and the following terms were agreed. Goodwill is revalued at ₹50,000. So goodwill is appearing in the balance sheet. So we have to revalue the goodwill. Assets and liabilities are revalued as under debtors, livestock, building, plant and machinery, motor truck, creditors, etc. And in this sum, one new adjustment is given that the continuing partners, that is Rohan and Rohit, they are contributing additional capital by net banking ₹50,000 and 25,000 respectively. So for that we have to pass entry, and balance of Sachin's capital is transferred to his loan account as usual. And in addition to that, in this sum we are asked to prepare journal entries in the book of the firm. So we are not asked to prepare the ledger accounts, but sometimes in the exam also we are asked to prepare the journal entries. So for that, what we have to do? We have to prepare a working note, and after preparing the working note we can pass journal entries. So here I have prepared the working note. The working note is in the form of profit and loss adjustment account and partners capital account. Balance sheet is not prepared because we are supposed to pass journal entries. So this particular part is a working note and this is the journal of the firm. In examination we will get marks for the journal entries which we are going to pass. So whenever you are preparing the format, you prepare the format of journal, write journal of the firm or in the books of the firm, date particulars, ledger folio, debit and credit, and at the top write the date 1st April 2018. All these entries that we are passing on the 1st April 2018. And now we require this account because whenever we are passing the entries, we are supposed to pass the entry for the revaluation profit or loss. So unless we prepare this working note, we may not come to know whether there is a revaluation profit or revaluation loss. At the same time, we should know the amount which is due to the Sachin. For that also we require Sachin's account. So we are preparing Sachin's account. We are also preparing Rohan and Rohit's account. These are all working notes actually. But to get this amount, we require partners capital account. So first we are preparing this working note and then we are passing journal entries. So while passing journal entries also, you have to take care of the steps. Open the following accounts. For that there is no journal entry. Then second, transfer the balance sheet items. So we will see the liability side, creditors, journal ledger, bills payable, capital. So there is no entry for the capital account, there is no entry for the creditors, there is no entry for the bills payable. But this journal ledger is to be distributed to the partners in the old ratio, that is 3:1:1. So our first entry that will be passing. So we are doing the working simultaneously. So our first entry will be journal reserve, that is 50,000 is debited. So journal reserve account debit, journal reserve account debit, that is 50,000, and it is to be distributed to 3 partners, to Rohan capital account, to Rohit capital account, to Sachin capital account. Because journal reserve is the accumulated profit which should be distributed to all the partners in the profit sharing ratio. So we are going to distribute this 50,000 in the ratio 3:1:1. So it is 30,000, 10,000 and 10,000. and our narration is being general reserve distributed in profit sharing ratio. That's all. So this is our first entry that we are passing in the books of account. So on the liability side, from the given items, only general reserve is transferred to the capital account, and that is why we need the entry for general reserve. Okay. On the asset side, we are having bank, debtors, livestock, building, plant and machinery, motor, truck and goodwill. Okay. So for that we are not passing any entry. Now we will see the next step, the revalue the assets and liabilities. So we will see the adjustment of revaluation of assets and liabilities. So for transfer of balance sheet items we got only one entry. Now we are told that goodwill is revalued at 50,000. Now what was the value of goodwill in the balance sheet? 57,500. So 7,500 there is a decrease. So I am passing entry this 7,500 in profit and loss account to goodwill account 7,500. Then assets and liabilities are revalued as under debtors 50,000. Now the value of the debtors in the balance sheet is 60 and now here it is 50. So 10,000 decrease in the debtors. So we are writing on the debit side. Other effect we are not doing because we are not preparing balance sheet. Livestock 45,000, that's a new value. The old value is 50,000. So there is a reduction of 5,000 in the livestock also. Livestock is written off by rupees 5,000. Then we are having building 1,25,000. So 75,000 is the original value and the new value is 1,25,000. So there is an appreciation of 50,000. Okay, so we are writing on the credit side of profit and loss account. Then plant and machinery 30,000. So the original value is 35,000. So there is a decrease in the value by 5,000. Plant and machinery is decreasing by rupees 5,000. Then motor truck 95,000. That is the new value. The old value is 1 lakh. So there is a decrease in the value by rupees 5,000. So all the decrease in the value we are recording on the debit side of profit and loss adjustment account. And then creditors 30,000. Now the original value of the creditor is 40,000 and now it is decreased to 30,000. So there is a profit of 10,000. So by creditors 10,000 we are recording on the credit side. So these are the revaluation of assets and liabilities that we are recording. So for that also we will pass the entry. All these entries appearing on the debit side of profit and loss account, we will pass one entry. So our entry number 2 is on this date. Profit and loss adjustment account. Profit and loss adjustment account debit. Whatever is the total, 32,500. 32,500 to, we have to write everything, to goodwill account, 7,500, to debtors account 10,000, to livestock account 5,000, to plant and machinery account that is 5,000, and to motor truck account 5,000. Total is 32,500. So all are these are all assets, goodwill, debtors, livestock, plant, motor truck. So there is a decrease in the value of assets. So we can write here being decrease in the value of assets. So this is our narration. being decrease in the value of assets. So this is the second entry that we have passed. Now we will pass third entry. Third entry is billing debit, creditor debit to profit and loss adjustment account. So entry number 3, building account debit 50,000, creditors account debit 10,000 to profit and loss adjustment account 60,000. So this is entry number 3 that we are passing. Now here there is an appreciation in the value of building, but there is a decrease in the value of creditor. So accordingly we have to write the narration. Being appreciation of building and decrease in creditors. So this is entry number 3. Now after this we have to close this profit and loss adjustment account, so we will get a profit. So now we have to pass entry for the profit. We got 27,500 distributed in the ratio of 3:1:1. Okay. So now our next entry, entry number 4 that we are going to pass is profit and loss adjustment account debit 27,500 to Rohan capital account to Rohit capital account to Sachin capital account, that is 16,500, 5,500, 5,500. Now this is the profit that we have distributed among the partners. So being revaluation profit distributed. So that is entry number 4. Now once this is over, our next step, usual step, open the accounts, transfer the items, then revalue the assets and liabilities and close the revaluation account. After that, treatment of goodwill that we have already completed. After that, in our sum, we are told that Rohan and Rohit contributed additional capital of 50,000 and 25,000 by net banking. So this is the entry that we have passed for that. So we will pass entry number 5 for bringing capital by the partners. Entry number 5, bank account debit 50 and 25, that is 75,000 to Rohan capital account 50,000 to Rohit capital account 25,000, being capital contributed by partners. And after that the sixth entry that we have to pass is Sachin's capital balance is transferred to Sachin's loan account. Okay, so Sachin's capital is debited. Sachin's capital account debit 65,500 to Sachin's loan account 65,500, being amount due to Sachin transferred to his loan account. So these are the 6 entries that you have to pass for this particular sum. Once these 6 entries are over, there are no more entries that you have to pass. Okay, so you have to also practice of passing the journal entries. Only preparing the ledger account is not sufficient. You should learn how to pass journal entries for each and every effect in case of retirement, for all the treatments like distribution of general ledger, treatment of goodwill, capital contributed to the partners, then amount is given to the partner, amount transferred to the loan account, etc., etc. Okay, so please prepare yourself for this topic. Okay, thank you.